Hey Aquarius, this is your reading for December 2020. So this is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are Venus Aquarius, you can treat this as a love or romance reading. Otherwise, we are looking at general messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December. December 2020. Also, if you're watching this, this means that you made it through the entire year, so congratulations. Give yourself a pat in the back, guys. We made it through this crazy year. Wow, and it's December, so let's see what's in store sliding into 2021 and certainly for the month for you. What does Aquarius need to know for December 2020? Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for December 2020. All right, so we do have a little balancing act here. I do find this is not only a choice or a simple decision around income output in terms of money or even time and energy. We're looking at something in the practical sense. Make sure what you're giving is equal to what you're getting and vice versa. But I do find this less about other people. So say Six of Pentacles would talk about receivership and partnership and sharing with other people. This is more about your own time, your own money, your own resources, okay? We do also have the infinity symbol here. You can see between the two pentacles. So it does seem like maybe you've been here before or you've experienced this before, or it's something that on some level you can manage. Either you've gotten the experience in a former existence or you've just experienced in this plane before. But yeah, income, outcome, a choice, a delicate balance. And I do find, I know the Pentacles technically speak about money, finances, and enterprise, people, places, and things. But the Two of Pentacles, like a lot of other Pentacles, frankly, including the Ace, can speak about, emotional fulfillment, emotional wellness as well. So it could just be, your emotions, your income, your outcome, your resources could just be in a little bit of a flux. And also, that's just a little message that jumped out. We'll see how important it is if it shows up in your reading. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Aquarius need to know for December? Yeah, and then we had this guy jump out as I'm shuffling, so we have a great deal of anxiety here. I would just say, trust that things, particularly if this is related to the Two of Pentacles, or this could be just another message for some of you, all of you, or just one of you. This is really what's in the mind. You're keeping yourself up at night. You're worrying yourself sleepless. Overthinking could be a major cause of concern or conflict here. Just be aware of how you're using your mind power, your thoughts. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, guys, so let's get out your Celtic cross for you. Pardon me. I was going to say, wow, look at that gorgeous Two of Cups. And then that sort of like ho-hum Four of Cups. It's just kind of funny. And there's some Three of Cups. So that's nice. Maybe you just didn't believe something here, or something wasn't presented in a way that you needed it to be. Maybe you just got too busy here. And look, bottom of the deck, we're looking at the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, shift and changes. Could be lifestyle changes. Could be how you nurture yourself, how you nurture your resources, your income, your energy, right? By the time we're dealing with court cards, we're definitely dealing with people or personalities. So this could be an earth sign or, that you're dealing with. Bottom of the deck energy just looks at the whole month for you. If this isn't a person, of course, this is Capricorn energy. All the queens are mutables. All the queens are cardinals. And, she's really protective over this pentacle, but she's nurtured this not only from existence, but into maturity. And she's quite proud of this. She's nurturing, she's receptive, and there's a bit of luxury here with her as well. There's a comfort level here as well. So if for no other term that I would leave with this card for bottom of the deck energy in terms of the whole month for you, I would just say there's a great deal of perceptive nurturing. You're going to know here, you're being asked to pay attention to what it is that's important to you that you're nurturing, and that you're going to pay attention to that, right? Now remember, we saw that Two of Pentacles at the very, very beginning. And then, you know, and it was like a choice, right? A decision about what, are you going to pay attention over here? You're going to be back and forth. You're going to be balancing. And then that Nine of Swords, which was like anxiety and sleepless nights. So it could be, you know, just making that decision. At least for the first 2 weeks of the month here, guys, I would make a firm decision about where you're putting your energy. Maybe be willing to put something on the back burner, something that isn't, say, you know, paramount right now, or super important right now. But yeah, this is really, really nice energy. Also, all of the Court Pentacles are really warm, right? This is a warm energy. It's not hot and lusty like the Wands energy, but this is very warm, luxurious. This is like wine and cheese and, you know, croissants, and this is like a gentle touch, and this is just a really gorgeous warm energy. Also, speaking to 10th house or Capricorn energy, I do want to mention here, this is social status, okay? This is how you're seen in the world or how you want to be seen in the world. This is also a really luxurious mother or maternal card. I find that the Queen of Pentacles is a little bit more maternal, say, even than the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is sensitive and perceptive and psychic, but she may be nurturing more emotionally speaking, both herself and her environment, and perceptive and receptive to that, whereas this is going to, you know, this energy is going to be nurturing of the practical, right? So like money and food and clothes and refinery and just really nice warm things, soft, cozy things. So I really appreciate her energy here for you, certainly for the whole month. We do have the situation is the Two of Cups, and it is challenged by the Four of Cups. So I had a big grin on my face seeing that Two of Cups, and then I was like, oh. So there is this soulmate situation. There is a very important connection, whether this is love or otherwise for you. And love can be family, it can be friends, it can be for a fur baby, right? But also it can be romance. It's a general reading, so use these messages as you see fit. But we have this really nice, beautiful emotional connection here. And then it's challenged by this boredom. Like the Four of Cups it's kind of like a rejection of something that's really special. So either you or someone in your circle is on the precipice of or willing to ignore something or reject something that they deem as unimportant, or maybe it's just not the time. Especially in the first 2 weeks here. Maybe it's just not the time. Maybe you need to take a step back from this connection or heartfelt connection or soulmate situation here. But I will add a caveat here, and that is whether or not this is you or the other person who's doing the rejection, who's doing the boredom, who's doing the, there could be an element of, you know, seeking excitement, or, you know, this connection is too deep, it's too real, it doesn't have enough, say, drama, it doesn't have enough what I'm used to. Remember that Two of Pentacles, that juggling, I've been here before. It doesn't have maybe a sequence or a design or a feeling, or definitely a feeling, or a sense of panic. Because this is very relaxed. This is very relaxed. This is an easy, genuine, organic connection. But something here is deemed to be missing. And again, like, I'm just throwing this out there. I didn't, you know, craft this message. As you saw, I just shuffled and these cards came out. But I am interested to understand from you, if you want to comment below, is this a matter of something just feels like it's too real here, or it's too easy, or you don't know what to do with it? There could be an element of, you know, there's this song, you know, now that we found love, what do we do with it? Type of situation here as well. So you could, as I said, there could be a sensation of you were used to it involving a lot of drama, etc., and it doesn't now, and you're like, oh, is this love if it doesn't include all that drama? You know, is this a real connection, or was the connection so real and so heartfelt, but it still didn't fulfill something in you or the other person. So just questions to ask yourself, or just themes to look at here. Why would there be a sense of boredom over someone offering you their cup, or meeting like a nice emotional meeting to eye? This could just be a minor letdown as well. Maybe you did see eye to eye with somebody, but it wasn't a good match, or they promised you something, or you thought something and it wasn't a good match here. But I might actually get some qualifiers for those two cards instead of just like another card here. But you do have gorgeous energy, particularly for the last 2 weeks of the month here. But we have some really nice conjuring or magician energy here at the foundation. We do have the magician. It's the number 1. Second time we're seeing this infinity symbol. So yeah, I really feel like your brain power, your mind power, remember that 9 of Swords that jumped out? I really feel like if you can rein that in, if you can become conscious of positive, negative thoughts, anything in between, anything you're thinking, right? Because crowning the situation is the 6 of Swords. Again, we're back at swords, the thinking, the believing, the communication. So it's just a matter of using your communicative or your intellect or your belief systems to your advantage, and being the magician, being willing and able to say, I have everything I need. I have all the resources I need, or I have access to them. And now I can travel, I can move, I can free myself from choppy waters. Very likely involving your emotions. So your thought and your mind space is definitely influencing your emotional world. They are on water. They're traveling in a boat on water. And here we're dealing with your emotional world, right? So you can mentally help yourself out here for sure. This magician is nice being a major as well, and certainly at the foundation for the month for you, because this is you as the I said conjurer and then magician, manifester is what I meant to say. So manifesting power here is exceptionally high. Yeah, exceptionally high. So this is, December 1st till the end of the month, obviously. We just came out of a full moon eclipse in Gemini. This is Mercury. It isn't Gemini's card, but it is Mercury ruled. And of course, Mercury rules both Virgo and Gemini. So this could be habits. This could be lifestyle, eating patterns, health, service, work and service in general, communication, media. Okay, so this is how you relate to others, how you communicate, how you bridge gaps, how you bridge differences. This could be just, you could be seen as someone who is able to bridge the gap between a difficult situation here where there was a meeting, an eye-to-eye meeting, or a connection here. Or if someone did pull back from you, or you pulled back from someone else, you or someone in your environment is able to find ways to mend that, or to see through it, or accept it and use it the way it is, right? And interestingly enough, Capricorn is 10th house energy, right? Capricorn's key words are I use. So it's what you're using your emotions, your mind space, how you use your thoughts and beliefs, how you use your, I would say, time over here, how you use your social connections, right? Because this is bottom of the deck. This is sort of sitting in the basket of this energy here. So, how are you using what you already have? And how are you using what you have access to? Like, even if you didn't have something right in front of you, you could pick up the phone or call a friend or go to a store, something like that, or even craft with your own hands right now what you need. And this is one of the beautiful things about seeing the magician here, particularly at the base or the foundation of the month for you, which is, and like I said, here mirrored with the 6 of Swords, which is, you get to free yourself, which is incredibly empowering here. Incredibly empowering. Remember, the magician is the card 1, right? And 1 is first house. It's Aries energy. It's self-empowerment. It's cardinal. I'll do this, right? It's warrior energy. So you get to be your own hero or heroine here, I'm going to suggest as well. If this is a love reading and you needed someone else to step up to that position, and this is what the Four of Cups is about, then yeah, this person may not have stepped into his or her power for you. And it might have been disappointing, I'm going to suggest, okay? It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean it's dead. It could mean that further conversation is necessary. It could have been that Nine of Swords is speaking about maybe you were in your head, maybe it wasn't communicated well enough, maybe they promised something and they just couldn't deliver. It was just something, it was a letdown, right? But it was added to anxiety unnecessarily. But I do see a fix here. And I do see it's self-motivated. It's self-empowerment. Here in your recent past is the Four of Swords. So here we see rest and recovery. I do see this over a short period of time, but rest and recovery certainly coming into December is lovely, because it means that you had time to step back from a situation. You can see there is a painting, a stained glass mirror painting, or stained glass window painting, and there's a family. Generally speaking, it's like the nativity scene, or, you know, parents and children here. But there's a family, so there's sort of resting, and 2 fours, right? So there's a sense of, you know, I'm going to mentally step back from something. So you do have a great deal of control, not only mental control over your own thoughts and beliefs, but you're on it. Like, we went from that 9 of Swords at the very beginning to a 6 and a 4. So, I mean, there's almost like as soon as you get anxious here, it looks like, Aquarius, you're like, oh, I'm getting anxious, I'm going to fix that. So I think that you're on it. And it could be someone, honestly, it could be someone else in your environment who's adding to this, or isn't on the same page or on the same level somehow, or can't follow through or can't deliver. It is interesting. Like I said, I will get qualifiers for these 2 here. In your near future is the 3 of Cups. This is gorgeous. 3 of Cups indicates a reunion. Usually this is just strictly about friendships. This is a social gathering, a social engagement. Near future, we're going from the 2nd to the 3rd week here, which is, you know, pretty standard for, you know, the holidays, depending on what and if you celebrate. But there's usually a lot of opportunity here, even if you're not into any of the religious or say pagan holidays or other fixed holidays and traditions. You know, this is just a really nice way to celebrate and reconnect with someone, or rather a group of people, at least 2 other people, to create merriment. This is just a very merry card. There's a lot of excitement here. It's just a party, right? The 3 of Cups is just a little bit of a reunion. It's a party. It's a celebration. Super nice to see here, especially after a little bit of a step back, or feeling as though there was a minor disappointment or letdown here. Or like I said, boredom. It could even just be boredom. But I don't think it's necessarily because there's a lack of love or a lack of connection. I feel like there could be a sense of, as I said when I looked at these at the beginning, almost like seeking something or feeling like something's missing because it's not something enough, dramatic enough, or crazy, or it's not like something's easy about it. And it is interesting here as well. We have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and then this 4th being offered out of the sky. I think this is a special offer. The only caveat I would have here, because we have the 3 and the 3, is that there is a third party situation. So it could be that someone's trying to come in and step on your toes or step on your partner's toes here, and you're not having it. But yeah, you'll have to comment and let me know in the, below how this is working out for you. So how you see yourself is the Fool. This is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. So as you can see, it's the 0. It's the original sound of the universe. It's the And we have the Magician. We have the Fool. We have the 0 and the 1. You know, and this is binary. This is, technically speaking, you could start over. This could be it almost, and no, I don't see Judgment. I don't see Tower. I get it. I don't see the Death card. I get it. So I might be called out by fellow readers, but I really see like a new life here. This is a new journey. So the Fool is all about a new journey anyway, and this is your soul's journey, but this is here in how you see yourself. This isn't like how other people perceive you. This is you. This is how you want to present yourself. Like, look how new and shiny and capable and free and self-assured and confident and willing I am. This might even tick people off, right? I often find the Fool can tick people off because not a lot of people can handle this energy, especially if they're withdrawn or hold up, or this takes such courage. Fool energy is, to me, it embodies courage, because this character, this energy, literally doesn't know what awaits them in the next step. They just have faith that they can handle it. So I find this actually quite stunning. It makes my heart sing to see this here for you, frankly. Particularly followed by the Ace of Wands. Like, wow, how others see you is someone who is willing to take charge into a direction, a brand new direction. This literally could be a new life, guys. Now, could you be pulling a new life into your environment? Sure, it's a general reading. Could this be an actual person, the birth of an event, the birth of a baby, a child, a birth of a new job, an opportunity, windfall? This could be an investment as well. But definitely, and now we're looking again at the 0-1. So this binary thing is like this major balance. Also creativity. We know binary codes are the 0-1, 0-1, 0-1, and it's how things literally are created in the world of, say, IT and computers. And if we imagine, for the sake of this conversation, that we live in, you know, a manifest universe that could be coded. Goodness knows our cells are. So let's go there for a minute. You could be coding your own future is where I'm going here. And this is unbelievably powerful. Unbelievably powerful. That is actually stunning. I didn't really pay attention to that until I got to that. But now that I'm seeing this Fool, how you see yourself, how others see you, is this Ace of Wands. This is also like pretty sexy times too. I want to put that out there as well. This is pretty attractive. You know, obviously this is a phallic symbol. So if you're a male watching, you're definitely seen as someone who's extremely attractive and full of sexual prowess. If you're a female, you're drawing this into your life, or you're putting yourself out there as someone who is magnetic, extremely magnetic and new and exciting. Like, this is overwhelmingly exciting. Holy smokes. Now we have this hopes and fears position with the Knight of Swords. So this guy rushes in. You can see all the clouds and the dust, and his horse is freaking out. He's a little obsessed with what he thinks about what he's going to say and how he's going to deliver it. And he wants to solve problems here. So this is actually Gemini energy. All the knights are mutables. So Gemini, you know, ruled by Mercury down here. This person or personality knows the right things to say, when to say them, but they're kind of here and gone. It's kind of flighty and it's immature energy. So, you know, I would just be aware of this, not beware, but be aware of it in your hopes and fears of something. I would just say, whenever I see this two around a Two of Cups, certainly within the same reading, I would just say, you know, if something sounds too good to be true, double down on it. Okay, give it time, give it extra space, make someone prove it. And I would say something that comes in too fast may be taken away too fast here as well. So just beware here around a celebration, around a reunion, and avoid gossip as well. I don't typically say that if I'm just seeing one sword energy in a reading, but I do have a couple of swords energies, and that 9 jumped out at the beginning here. So I would just beware of gossip, beware of saying something and have it coming back and haunt you, I guess would be the only way I'd put that. And then the Hierophant in your advice or outcome card. So this is Taurus energy. This is initiation. This is traditions, foundational traditions. So absolutely can be considered a marriage card. But this is initiation. You're initiating, you're leveling up. It mirrors the Fool. So your willingness to go on a new path, to start a soul's journey here, like an incredibly exciting soul's journey here, levels you up to a new initiate. You could easily become a teacher or an advisor here as well. Someone could just be looking up to you here. I'm going to use this deck to qualify before moving on to our oracles. Gorgeous energy, solid. We have fixed energy here as well. So we have Mercury energy over here, fixed energy over here, Taurus, and then we have Capricorn, so cardinal energy. Taurus is also ruled by Venus. So we have beauty, truth, and love indicated here in the Hierophant as well. The Hierophant has also, for the record, been showing up in honestly practically every reading. It's either the Hierophant or the Emperor. So there's a lot of self-controlled and self-contained energy here, but this is also fairly luxurious as well, right? You get to work in an institution or advise an institution or be advised by. So there's a great deal of power there. There's also sort of some initiates bowing at his feet as well. So either you are the initiate or you are initiating something here on a grand scale. Holy, look, what did I just say? What did I literally just say? So I'm going to use this to qualify the Hierophant here. And this is the Emperor. I was just going on about this guy. Yeah, Aries. Now it's early on, so there could be some, you know, what you possess, what makes you who you are. We have self-interest, and then we have possessions and finance. Both majors though. Can I just qualify this situation and what's challenging it? Can we qualify the Two of Cups challenged by the Four of Cups? Qualify the Two of Cups challenged by the Four of Cups here. Guys, it's a happy home, right? It's a happy home. It's also, what have we got here? 1, 2, 3 fours. Give me a second here. We have 3 fours, and I think this is significant. Much effort. So just something around a happy home or a really strong emotional connection here is going to take much effort within a happy home or a beginning or a safe and cozy home. Much effort, guys. But you know what? I think it's going to be worth it. I really do. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Use your mental energy to your advantage. Honestly, the first week of the month is going to create the biggest challenge for you, and it's not even going to be a big one. Second, third, and fourth week is, it's just going to feel gorgeous for you. I really see that in terms of this reading. What I see here with this reading for you, it's just going to feel cozy and warm and sassy, molassy, and adventurous and welcoming and nurturing, like absolutely stunning. It really is such a beautiful reading for you. I'm so pleased to see this, particularly for the last month of the year, guys. So yeah, your 3 fours, much effort, going to be worth it. Absolutely going to pay off. I mean, come on. No one could get to, you know, Hierophant status without a little bit of effort anyway. So it'll look good on you. It will look good on you. And you'll be that much stronger and wiser and more profoundly intelligent and knowledgeable. That is way too many cards. I just want one, please. But yeah, super beautiful reading, guys. I was qualifying my readings with the mini tarot here, my little baby tarot. And I don't know if I want to use that anymore. These cards are just so luxurious. So I don't know. Anyway, I hope you like the new deck. Obviously, if you've been here for a while, you'll notice I'm using a new deck of cards. Super happy to be using a new deck. They're so pretty. Wow, okay, guys. Holy smokes. So I doubt that you can see what I'm looking at right now, but I'm going to hold these up for you in about, I don't know, 5 seconds here. But yeah, I would say around 2nd to 3rd week, if you're not already partnered, you're going to meet somebody super compatible, super fun, super compatible, super into you. Just be aware of the messages, be aware of what's being said, make sure they can follow through. Don't take something at face value. It would be the only caveat I'd have around a love situation or romance or really anything you're starting new here. If you are in a relationship already, I might suggest that you guys are going to the next friggin' level, including an actual marriage here. So there could even be a proposal around the end of the month. And no, there's no Page of Cups. I get it. But you know what? We have the Hierophant, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Wands. So let's get it. All right. So look at this, guys. Look at what I saw, Jumpy Poo, as I'm reading for you guys. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and then new love doubling up on it. So all these little cherubs and cupids, and we have cupids and cherubs in both of these cards. So this is like an angelic, and yeah, this is a blessed union. You know, don't take something for granted here if it feels a little boring is the only thing that I would say here, guys, because something is really beautiful and really special about a connection, a heartfelt connection. We do have antelope. This is action. So taking action, and this is what this is saying in the position where you see yourself. And I think you're willing to see this. Like, you have such self-empowered energy here. It's so powerful. It could be inspiring other people here, guys, for real. So yeah, take action. Be willing to be the first one to do it, or first one out the gate, or take a leap of faith, right? Holy 30 minutes. Sorry, guys, it's not supposed to be that long. Religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Whenever I see this card, I not only include religious factors, but I include region, background, nationality, and age. This encompasses a lot, influenced by your age, your background, education, income, family unit. This involves a lot. So religious factors involves things that can make us different, despite, you know, on the surface, despite what the connection is, right? And then peace and TikTok. So something's timeless here, but we have a couple of infinity symbols that we've noticed. So something could be coming back around. And then peace. Peace is paramount. Peace is paramount. And guess what? You get to be cozy. You get to feel luxurious. You get to feel good. And someone in your environment wants to be warm with you and wants you to feel warm and cozy. So honestly, this is such a gorgeous reading for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm wishing you all the best for December, and I hope you join me in the next video for your sign. Bye for now.